Perfection's overrated, and chaos is part of the show. There's only one place to go. Half Decent Productions. When perfection's overrated and chaos is part of the show, there's only one place to go. Half Decent Productions. That's the deal, but the chaos, that's real. Half decent, turn it up, let it ride. Not the best, but we're damn close to fine. Half decent, hang on, we're holding on. If it breaks, we'll roll along. Half decent Productions, bring it on. Not quite decent, good enough. Hold tight, decent, that'll buff. We're dropping frames and cranking sound. Still the best show, not fully dialed down. It's not perfect, but neither are you.
Welcome back, race fans. How are we doing? Welcome in to American Appalachian Esports with the Biddys Premium Coating Truck Series here at Rockingham. We got the Rock 125 on deck. Hope everyone's having a good time. As you can see, I'm here in the broadcast studio. I told you we're better than Fox, so we're taking over the studio. They finally wised up. You know, it wasn't working. They got someone better in. Again, without Kyle tonight, he will be back shortly, hopefully at some point. I miss having Kyle here with me, but he's got real-life race car things going on, so he will be back when he can be back. Unfortunately, I can't see much right now. I'm blind. I wear glasses, so wearing the Pit Viper. I used to have prescription lenses for these because when I used to stream, I used to wear them all the time. But so anyone in the chat, welcome in. I can't read what you're saying right now because I can't see that far. I'll admit that. But we'll get to those here shortly. And these guys are finished up qualifying. They got a little over 3 minutes left. Or I'm sorry, not qualifying. They're practicing. Talking about practice. But yeah, welcome in. Hope you guys enjoying the new setup a little bit here. We will get everything going here shortly, and we'll switch over to full view so you can see what's going on. Just wanted to kind of show off and show you guys I took over the studio, as you can see behind me. It's not a green screen, it's real. Yeah, you can argue with a wall. I gotta try to see over here so I can see where I need to go. Let's go ahead and get us back over to full screen. Don't worry, we'll pop in on that screen here every once in a while to get some talking in. I won't be wearing the pit vipers every time because, like I said, I'm blind as a bat and can't see. Oh man, let's go fast and left, boys. Let's do it. Gonna be a fun one tonight. Hell yeah. Gonna be good hard racing. I hope so. I hope we have a great one. Let's get you guys some views of the current racetrack. Gonna try to get a switch back and forth. So again, welcome in. Hope you guys enjoyed the little intro. If you guys have seen the intro video, we've been playing that for a while. Again, that's from our buddy Chris over at BRSN Broadcasting. He does a great job. And he made that for us. He did fantastic. I'm very happy with it turned out. And now we're bringing you live coverage here of American Appalachian. The Rock 125 at Rockingham. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I know I did. It's too short for the weekend, I'll say that. I'm trying to mess with my screens. There we go. That actually, yeah, that works. But I like that. Let's roll with that. That should be good. So as you can see, we got a few new overlays and stuff that we're messing with here tonight. As you can see on the scoring tower, we now have a racing progress bar. Also, this new teams roster, as you can see. That didn't work the way it's supposed to. We got Brandon Biddy here with the Biddy family racing. Jonathan Kibbe, part of that Sea Bears racing. Eric Sheffield, part of the Squirrel racing. So that's something we can mess with a little bit here. Go through the night. We also have a little telemetry to show up here on the tower as guys are fighting and battling going through this race here. You will see it kind of estimates their fuel. I got word they get about 57 laps of fuel, so we're going to run with that and see if it's accurate. See if Sheffield here actually has just over a quarter tank of fuel. We'll see if that comes into play at all during the race. They're just finishing up practice here as we're going to get rolling into qualifying. And there we go. We're going to roll right into qualifying. But yeah, like I said, we got the progress bar now. And this all comes from Standby. Collateral Sports, I think is the name. Just double check so I'm not showing you guys the wrong stuff. Collateral Damage Sports Network. Shane Cochran over there. If you go into the SDK Discord, look at the marketplace section. He has a bunch of cool stuff in there. You can go talk to him, get you some of it if you're broadcasting or if you just want to mess around with stuff. It's all available. It's great priced for the quality. Go check them out. Anyways, we got some guys getting out onto the track here for qualifying. See Ricky Howell Jr. out here. Let's go and get some driver information up as we're scrolling through everybody going in and getting their qualifying laps in. This is kind of a tricky track here, man. You're going to see a lot of guys kind of lose it in turn 2, maybe go up and hit the wall. There's some bumps there that kind of mess with people. Guys might gas it up a little too much coming out of turn 4. You might see some guys get loose coming off turn 4 there. Just try it eats up some tires too, so you got to be careful. Try not to drive them too hard. What up, Hobbs? How you doing, buddy? Why aren't you racing? You racing? So a little trick. I've never ran this track in the trucks. I've ran it in the Gen 4 car, and that was not good for me. I ran it in the Xfinity car. That was also not good for me. As we got Brandon Biddys so far jumping up to the top of the leaderboard with Jonathan Kibbe right behind him. Raymond Bell put down a good enough pace for third place there. Jordan Kibbe running in fourth with his laps. Ricky Howell Jr. looks like he's going to stick to the fifth spot for now. Anthony Dobbins coming in, trying to put down a timed lap here. Colin Swanson jumps up to third. You see he's done there. You got some guys trying to put in some laps here. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy that new opening segment that we do. I'm going to try to do that more often. I might pop back to it a little bit during cautions and stuff. You won't see me with the pit vipers on then because I got to be able to see buttons to push. So you'll see more of my ugly mug. But we should all be good. Got off work, heading home. Oh man, I thought we were going to get to see you here tonight, Hobbs. See Anthony Dobbins there, jumps up to second. Michael Souter jumps up to that fifth spot. Devin Black's going to jump up to the third spot. Where your partner Kyle had to work on his friend's race car with him to help get the car ready for race season. So he's still out for now. He'll be back. He'll be back. Kyle will be back eventually. I can't wait till he gets back. Makes things a lot easier when he's here, man. It helps me keep going. But for now, we're by ourselves. It's all good. Eric Sheffield going to jump up to that sixth spot here. Trying to make it. How much time left? I don't think you have much time left here in qualifying. Pit Vipers make you faster and lefter, guaranteed. I got to get my... I used to have... So, for actually everybody here doesn't know. I used to stream back in the day, and that was my thing. I wore Pit Vipers while I was streaming. So I had prescription lenses for them, so I could actually see. And that made things so much easier to where I could still see what was going on and still have the Pit Vipers on. And dude, it was great. I used to play American Truck Simulator with them, Call of Duty. I used to play Call of Duty with them. Anything you've seen me playing, I was wearing the Pit Vipers, and it was a great time. But unfortunately, I lost those prescription lenses, so I can't use them like I used to. I used to love... It sucks being blind and having to wear... I'm not actually blind, but it sucks having to wear glasses because you can't see. And you can't really wear sunglasses the way you want. But there's ways around it. I had them, but I lost them. I had to get some new ones, though, so I can wear my Pit Vipers again. I have, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 pairs of Pit Vipers. Man, I love them. What up, Big Beard Gamer? Joey said, kick-ass intro. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay, so we'll pop back into that screen here and there and do some talking and do some catching up as we get into cautions and whatnot. And as I think Christian Putnam was the last one to put in a lap here, so we're going to go back into like a little bit of a downtime here before they grid up. So we might pop back into it for a minute. Imagine being seeing impaired, right? Dude, it sucks. It sucks so bad. Like, I can't just freely wear sunglasses when I want to, and that is awful. I hate it. Anyways, let's go ahead and pop back in here to the Fox studio that I took over. As you can see, took over the studio. It's all mine. I walked in, said, I'm better than you. I'm taking it. So we're here at the FS1 NASCAR studio. It's ours now. And it's going to stay that way. I'm not giving it back. But they just finished up qualifying. So right now your top 10 is Brandon Biddy, Anthony Dobbins, Devin Black, Christian Putnam, Tyler Starcher, Jonathan Kibbe, Colin Swanson, Eric Sheffield, Michael Sauter, and Raymond Bell are rounding out your top 10. Following them is going to be Jordan Kibbe, Jacob Brownell, Dana Ryan, Ricky Howell Jr., and Todd Morkvey coming in that 15 spot as they finish up. So what's everyone got going on, man? What do you want to talk about? We got qualifying's ending now, so they're going to be gridding here in a second, so I'll send you guys back to full screen here in just a second. Oh. Ooh, the cops going to show up. Cops ain't going to do nothing. This is mine. My studio. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to send you back to full screen as they are getting ready to grid up here. As you can see, they're all up on the grid. As we got the Rock 125 at Rockingham. Week 5 here at Rockingham Speedway. The Appalachian Esports League. The Biddys Premium Coating Truck Series. Monday nights here at 8 o'clock. As you can see, current points leader is currently Brandon Biddy, and he is your pole sitter. So let's see what he can do here. As we're going to roll through our starting grid here. That row 1, you're going to have Brandon Biddy and Anthony Dobbins. Row 2 is going to be the 7 of Devin Black and the 10 of Christian Putnam. Row number 3, you got Tyler Starcher and Jonathan Kibbe. Row 4 here, you got Colin Swanson and Eric Sheffield. Row 5, Michael Sauter and Raymond Bell. Row 6, you got Jordan Kibbe and Jacob Brownell. And you got Dana Ryan, Ricky Howell Jr. And then back here by his lonesome, row 8, you got Todd Morkvey. So they're going to roll around here and get ready to go. As you can see here, on board with our boy Brandon Biddy. As he's going to be behind Frank here to start him out. Let's go, Frank. Yeah, we got Frank. Kibbe for the win tonight. Uh-oh. Good afternoon, everybody. Let's have a great night of racing. Hell yeah. How many beers deep are we on a Monday? We are 0 beers deep on a Monday. I got a monster here trying to stay awake. Kibbles and bits, make it happen. You can see there Frank right in front of Biddy as they are getting ready to bring it to the green flag here. And green flag they go. Green here at Rockingham. Oh! We got some chaos early. Somebody was up on the wall. Oh, he's spinning around Raymond Bell. Raymond Bell spinning it around. He's going to bring out our first uh-oh flag. What did I miss? You didn't miss nothing. We're just starting here. We already got an uh-oh. Frank needs to hurry. Everything is different? What do you mean everything is different? Everything's not different. Changed up a couple things. So Brandon Biddy's going to bring him around to do it again. Let's see if we can see what exactly happened. I think that was Raymond Bell involved there. Take a look here. See what. Oh no, the 10 of Christian Putnam got to the wall, and Raymond Bell had to check up. He got taken out by a teammate there, Jacob Brownell. So as you can see, not a good start, but these guys will get it cleaned up here. They're going to follow Frank around the track. They're going to follow him around for another lap or so. Get things cleaned back up here. I think he spun on start. Don't forget to turn, guys. That's very important in NASCAR. You gotta turn. You do have to turn. Good thing here is you only have to turn one way. You only got to turn left. So as they're bringing it back around. Get ready to go green. They should double them up. This lap here. Frank should turn off his lights on his truck. See if we can kind of scroll through the field here. Random video up there. Anthony Dobbins behind. Devin Black right here in the number 7. Got Tyler Starcher back here. Roll on to Jonathan Kibbe. And that 13 Bush Beer. Colin Swanson, also a teammate there at Sea Bears Racing. Eric Sheffield, part of that blind squirrel racing. Michael Sauer back here at 67. The other Kibbe, Jordan Kibbe. Dana Ryan back here in that Valvoline number 1. Jacob Brownell, another blind squirrel. Todd Mortfeet. Ricky Howe. Raymond Bell back here trying to catch back up. And then Christian Putnam back here. Alright, Frank got his lights turned out. So that means they're going to get ready to gas it back up and go green. Alright, boys, let's get ready to go fast and left here. Fast and left. Single file. Green flag back out of Rockingham. Turn around, you catch everyone much faster. That actually is a pretty true statement. So Brandon Biddy, your race leader, with Anthony Dobbins right on his tail here, trying to chase him down. They get a lap in this time around. Sound. See how these things sound going through here. Oh, you see a guy kind of going down the backstretch there. Who was that? Looks like Christian Putnam again. Got shot down the intro. We got another couple of trucks around here. That's going to bring out the other flag. Alright, so the car audio is 10 times louder than announcer man. That's okay. We can fix that. So what that is, I forgot to go in and turn down the engine sound back to my broadcaster mode. That's on me. Let me know if that's better. Hi, I'm Brazilian. My dream is to be a pilot, but I won't be able to achieve it. Well, why not? Not with that attitude, you won't. Definitely not with that attitude. You gotta have a better attitude on things, man. If you want to be a pilot, go be a pilot. You know, just the right way. Don't take a plane and just call yourself a pilot. People have done that. That's not a good thing. See, not with that attitude, man. You gotta have a positive attitude. Mucho bettero. Thank you. You can do anything you put your mind to. Random Brazilian guy. That is very true. You want to be a pilot? Look into it. Go get some training. They'll get you in a plane. No time. So we kind of seen what happened there. Let's see. It doesn't really say anybody crashed, which is kind of wild. So I can't really... We can go back to the... Don't Sky King. That's what I was trying to get. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, don't go Sky King on us. That was a sad story, man. Let's see if we can kind of get a look here to see what happened. It happened more towards the back of the field here. Gotta kind of rewind a little bit. Just a little bit as you see a couple of guys here get together. Kind of go around. Oh, we seen it. We seen it. We'll get better as this thing goes along. So like I said, we got the nice little progress bar there. It shows us green flag laps, green flag laps. The stage breaks. Kind of lets you know where we're at in the race here. We'll see if they can get a few more laps in. Maybe next caution we'll bring somebody in to talk to. Actually, while I'm thinking about that, I want to move this over here so that I can get to things easier. Let's do that. Move that over just so I can see everything, and then we don't need it at the moment. So like I said, we're just trying to make things better for you guys to watch here. As you can see, they are going to be double filed up here. Frank's going to take it down to pit lane, and these guys are going to go green again in the restart zone. Your race leader, Brandon Biddy, going to bring him to the green flag again right here, and off he goes. Let's go, fast and left. How do we get people's like speedometers and stuff? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Right here, as we can see Brandon Biddy. As you can see how he's controlling the throttle there, his speed, his estimated fuel, how much fuel he has left. You see what gear he's in, all that good stuff. Let's see if we can jump on board with him too. As you can see, he sees no one out in front of him. This is his race right here. He's just out there hitting his spots. You see Devin Black's behind him now trying to catch up to him. As you can see, as they're getting in here, he has to kind of let off the throttle. And then he can get right back into it. Yeah, we can just kind of scroll through people here. As you can see, everyone should have about the same amount of fuel right now. Christian Putnam might be the only one that, yeah, he's a little bit more fuel because he had to pit, get some repairs. But I think this will be a little bit more useful here as we get into some longer green flag runs. We'll be able to see how people are doing on fuel and whatnot. So that'll come into play here more often. Announcer man, from what state do you hail? I currently live in the state of Florida, but I'm from good old Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's in Brazil. He's secretly the guy that wants to be a pilot. Don't be putting my burner account on blast. Brandon Biddy kind of walking away here. He's almost up to his second lead here on Anthony Dobbins that just made the pass on Devin Black to get his second place spot back. Tyler Starcher right here in the number 4 spot. Colin Swanson leading this big pack back here in the back. Let me know if it's still a little too loud with the engines. This is kind of a smaller track here with the spotter setup, so it's kind of hard to get. The camera's also usually a little farther away so that the engine sound's not as drowning. That is my fault. I forgot to go in and go back into broadcaster mode to where I turn down the engines and whatnot. Maybe next caution we'll do that. I'll bring my ugly mug back on the big screen so that it's not, you guys don't have to see me going through settings and whatnot. But I am kind of learning the ropes a little bit more here of the broadcasting thing, trying to make it better for you guys. We got a good battle going on right here at Eric Sheffield and Dana Ryan right there trading spots. And it looks like Ricky Howell Jr. trying to also make a pass. So a good little battle going on there. But right now it's all Brandon Biddy. As you see, he's up over a second now ahead of everybody. See if he can hang on to this. All he has to do is hit his marks right now, and it looks like no one's going to be able to catch him. See if he can sweep the race. Where's your partner? He tied up again? Yeah. So he has a friend that races dirt track. And right now they're scrambling to make sure that the car is ready to go for race season. I think he said their first race is this Friday, and they're trying to make sure everything's up and ready to go. So he'll be back shortly, though. See Raymond Bell there, and Jonathan Kibbe battling for position, trying to catch up to Jordan Kibbe. Well, lap 23 of 125 here at the Rock 125 at Rockingham, as we have 8 to go here in the first stage. But guys, do me a favor. Everyone drop "We Miss Kyle" in the chat so that when he watches this, he sees it. So that way he knows that we all miss him being here. Look, Jacob Brownell had a little bit of trouble as he's now a lap down. 2 laps down is Jacob Brownell. And Brandon Biddys still just adding to that lead that he has over Anthony Dobbins. Let's see if we got any battles going on back here as we take a look through this field. Brandon Biddy, currently your points leader coming in tonight as well. This is his series and it has his name on it, and he's showing everybody why. R.I.P. Kyle, we miss you. We miss you, Kyle. Gone but not forgotten. Kyle will never be forgotten, man. Like I said, I can't wait for him to be back. It's such a better show with the two of us. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Jordan Kibbe. Where is Jordan right now? Back here in that number 8 spot. With his brother Jonathan behind him. As they are racing for that top 10 to see who gets stage points here. The Pineapple Man. You heard of the Melon Man. We got the Pineapple Man. So Brandon Biddy brings him to 3 to go in the stage. And he's just cruising right along in this race, man. No one's even giving him any trouble here. See if maybe somebody can give him a little bit more trouble on this next restart after the stage break here. Because right now, just not really anybody putting up too much of a fight. As he is going to come around again. Let's see, is he catching? He is catching up to Christian Putnam in last place. He's not going to put him a lap down here. He's not going to have enough time to do it, but Christian Putnam going to have to do something else here to avoid going a lap down if we get more green flag runs here. As he comes around for the final time in the stage, Brandon Biddy with almost a 2-second lead, bringing it through turns 3 and 4 here. And across the line, there he goes with stage 1 victory. So stage 1's going to belong to Brandon Biddy here as Frank gets back out on the track. So Brandon Biddy, Anthony Dobbins, Devin Black, Tyler Starcher, Ricky Howe Jr., Dana Ryan, Colin Swanson, Jordan Kibbe, Jonathan Kibbe, and Raymond Bell round out your top 10 for the stage. Let's go ahead and get us back to this screen here so I can try to turn down some engine noise. Hi, everybody. Like I said, if you missed it, we're in the Fox studio. We took it over. This is our house now. As I am going to jump into settings, we are going to go to audio. We are going to go to engine volume and turn that way down. So we're going to turn engines way down, as that should make everything better. Shouldn't be so loud on everybody. Should be able to turn our master volume back up on the stream. That way when we bring guys in here, we can hear them. See, Brandon Biddy bringing them down pit road. As everyone's going to get some Sunoco fuel, maybe some Goodyear tires, and they're going to get back out on the track. And there goes Kibby bringing them back off. Oh, Devin Black jumped up a spot there on pit road. Almost took the lead. If Brandon Biddy's team would have took just another second, we would have had a new leader coming out to start the next stage, but that is not the case. So how's everybody doing? Hope you're having a good time. I'm going to switch you back to live view here, so you don't have to look at me no more. As Brandon Biddy going to bring them back around. Now, I hope that's not too quiet for you guys now. I turned down the engine noise, so it shouldn't be so loud for everybody. Let me know if it's a good mix between my voice and the engines. I have it set to where I usually do, so we should be good. But feedback is always appreciated, as they are going to double up here. Who teleported the announcer guy to NASCAR cyberspace? We didn't teleport. We just walked into the Fox studio. I said, I'm better than you, and I took their studio. That's what happens. I'm sorry. Nothing like iRacing watching Twister and drink new Mountain Dew dirty. Well, why's your Mountain Dew dirty, Hobbs? What'd you do to it? Did you throw some dirt in it? Better clean it up. If it's too loud, you're too old. I just want to make sure it's not drowning out my beautiful voice. There goes Frank. Brandon Biddy going to bring them back to the start again. See if anybody can chase them down this time around. For your stage 2 here. So Anthony Dobbins keeping a little bit closer of a gap this time around. Oh, we got someone down in the infield wall again. Oh, we got a couple guys wrecking back here. Looks like Sheffield and Kibby involved. That's going to bring out the uh-oh. Let's see if we can see what happened there. Looks like Raymond Bell may have also been involved. See if we can take a look. See what happened. Oh, it looks like Raymond Bell just got a little loose. Also, Sheffield looks like he got up into another truck there a little bit, made some contact. Them guys went around. Raymond Bell went around. Let's see if we can get another look at this Kibby crash. See what happened here. Let's see if we can get a look from Sheffield's point of view. Sheffield's point of view coming at you. Yep, Kibby just came back on the track. Sheffield didn't really have anywhere to go. You can see what happened there. Sheffield going to bring it down, get some repairs made to that Chevrolet. Brandon Biddy going to stay out on the lead lap here, leading them around the track behind Frank. Audio sounds great now. Thank you. That the name, Dirty Mountain Dew. Actually pretty good. I know, Hobbs. I was just messing with you, buddy. I might be old, but it sounds like you're about to run over every time they turn. It might be a problem. Come on, Sea Bears. Kick his ass, Sea Bears. Sorry. We take a look at the team rosters here. We can take a look at Sea Bears Racing, which involves Jordan Kibby, Jonathan Kibby, and Colin Swanson. The Sea Bears crew out there. This might help you see better. There you go. As you can see there, their current positions. So Brandon Biddy Your race leader still. No one's been able to chase him down yet. But let's see what they can do here. As Frank has them lights off. Oh, nope, Frank still has the lights on. My apologies. Nope, lights are off. I was right. So Frank got them lights off. They're going to stay single file this restart. As we will see. We will see Frank dive off into pit road here. As they'll go back green here shortly. Just a second. And there goes Frank. Which means it's on Brandon Biddy. He's going to go green. And let's see if Dobbins was catching him there on that last restart. Let's see if he can stay on him and make a pass here. As they both kind of get in the wall there. You see Dobbins staying right on him. As they come back, as they get their first full lap in here from the restart. See if we got any other battles going on. You see Dobbins there trying not to let Biddy out of his sight. Trying to chase him down. We got some battles going on back here. Nothing too much yet. Kibby trying to make that pass on the inside of Michael Sauter. I'm sorry, Ricky Howell Jr. I apologize. Dobbins going to try to... He was going to try to make a pass on the outside. But Biddy slams the door closed. Says, no, sir, not today. A little wider of a shot here as they come back around. And they go again. See, that's where I was talking about. You got to watch in turn 2. There's some bumps in there. You got to watch cranking it up too hard coming up out of turn 2. That is very easy to go up and hit the wall coming out of that turn. So you see him coming back through now. You got to kind of enter a little late. Try to stay low coming through. As you can see, guys kind of getting stuck high. And you see there, just get into the wall. Coming high out of that turn is definitely not the move you want to do here at Rockingham. Do it for Molly, Jonathan. We'll have to get the Kibby boys up here on the next caution flag. We're always a crowd favorite for interviews. As you see this time, Dobbins is not letting Biddy get too far away from him. He's staying right there, waiting for Biddy to make a mistake. Where that last run, that first stage, Biddy was able to kind of control it, run at his own pace. As you can see now here, he might be... Let's see if we can get that telemetry up. As you can see, he might have to rev it up just a little bit more to stay out in front of Dobbins. Might be using a little bit more fuel this time around. I don't think it'll be an issue here in this first stage or the second stage. But once they get into that last stage where they got to run about 65 laps, 60 to 65 laps, might get a little bit more concerned on fuel. We'll have to see what happens here. Let's see, let's run through the field here, see what we got going on. Got a nice battle there between Ricky Howell and one of the Kibby boys. He makes the pass on him. Todd Morkby back here trying to get ran down by Christian Putnam. So like I said, a little bit tighter of a race for the race lead here. As it looks like everyone's kind of calmed down, so it looks like they're going to keep it green for the rest of this stage as they are on lap 18 of 30. We saw Raymond Bell get a little loose there earlier, but he is back up in the top 10. See a good battle going on here between Todd Morkby and Christian Putman. You see they get a little bit into the wall. Devin Black trying to chase down them race leaders, but he is currently about 2 seconds back from Dobbins. Anthony Dobbins not giving up any ground here on your leader of Brandon Biddy. He's trying to stop Brandon from sweeping the race and see if he can pull it off here as they have 10 to go in the stage. See, nothing out the back there of Anthony Dobbins to worry about, and he's trying to chase down that Brandon Biddy truck that has been fast all night. Get a good look at the gyro cam here. As you see Brandon Biddy, he's got nothing to worry about out front. He's not trying to chase anybody down. He's just trying to hold off Anthony Dobbins. They're going to come back around. This time around will be 7 to go here in stage number 2 at Rockingham. So I'll leave it up to you guys here. For this next stage break, should we bring in our stage winner, or should we just go ahead and talk to the Kibbe boys? I think it might be worth to get Brandon Biddy up here as your stage winner, as he won last stage. We didn't get to talk to him. If he wins this one, I think it's time to talk to him. See how he's feeling down there. You see Dobbins closing in here. You can see just how close he's staying to him. Get a look from the gearbox of Brandon Biddy. As you can see, that's what he's basically seeing in his mirror here. Oh! Anthony Dobbins trying to make that pass. Let's see if he's going to have anything for him to do it. So far, nothing. This is where he tried to make the pass on him last go around. Let's see if he goes again and tries to dive it down in there. So you might try to dive it down into turn 1. Nope, he's going to go right back up. We'll have to keep an eye on this battle here between these two. So Anthony Dobbins he never let the lead get, I don't think he let it get any more than about a half a second. So he's keeping them right in sight here with 3 to go in the stage. See if we have any other battles going on back through the field here. Everyone kind of spread out at the moment. Oh, there's a good battle going on between Raymond Bell. He's going to pass Morkby. Going to try to chase down Kibbe. And try to get as many stage points as he can. See Dobbins just trying to do anything he can. Go high, go low, go whatever way he can go to try to get around this number 2 of Brandon Biddy. One to go in stage number 2 here. Brandon Biddy still your race leader. As you can see, he's able to wrap that bottom line of turns 1 and 2 just a little bit better here. Dobbins may have drove his tires off just trying to make something happen. as they're going to come to the green checkered flag here for the stage. Brandon Biddy, your stage 2 winner so far. Get out the plunger, Kibbity toilet. Let's see if we can get our race leader and stage winner of Brandon Biddy up here. Oh, Biddy. Alright, so we gotta make sure he goes back to Biddy Family Racing. Make sure I know where everything's at. Brandon Biddy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh, I bet you are out there just about sweeping the whole race so far.
Yeah.
How's it feeling down there, man? Everything feeling good to you?
Oh yeah, it feels good. I think Anthony, he's got something for me. I'm just hoping to maybe get him on the longer runs. But yeah, man. I knew when Ken Brown got this truck ready for me this morning, it was gonna be pretty fast.
I got you, buddy. And Anthony Dobbins, that second stage there, looked like he had made some adjustments as he was able to keep right there behind you the whole time through that stage.
Yeah, I tapped the wall at one point and it just didn't drive the same. So I'm taking a fast repair right now. Well, I guess I didn't have no damage. So
oh, there you go.
I guess he did make an adjustment.
It looks like Devin Black is going to try to beat you off of pit road again. Not sure if he got you there. He tried that last pit stop.
Yeah, he got me.
It didn't stick for him. This time it looks like he got you, so.
Yeah.
You're going to have to run him down. I don't think you're going to have any problems doing that, though.
Yep, we'll see what it does here if he gets in front of me in the dirty air. You know, I've had clean air all race, but I did run nearly 200 practice laps, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh, I think that practice is going to pay off for you, buddy. Let's see if you can sweep this thing.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you. Your stage 1 and 2 winner there, Brandon Biddy. But like we said, we seen that race off of pit road with Devin Black able to kind of get off of pit road before him there and take the lead. Let's see if that is going to make any changes for us here. Because they're going to get ready to go back green flag racing. So they're going to double up here behind Frank. Frank's going to go back to his home and pit roads here soon. And these boys are going to go back green flag. There goes Frank, which means Devin Black is going to bring him to the restart here. Brandon Biddy's going to have to do what he hasn't had to do all race and chase somebody down. Let's see what it does to him here as Anthony Dobbins is going to be able to stick to that inside here and get the pass on Brandon Biddy, which is going to put him back to third. But we got a good bit of laps left here, so no need to try to drive off your tires too fast. Oh, we got a wreck. Christian Putnam looks to be involved. So we go back, see what happened here. Maybe got a little loose, or yep, Christian Putnam just gets loose coming off of turn 2. Able to avoid hitting anybody. He did a good job holding his brakes there, staying down to the inside, making sure not to ruin anyone's race there. Good job by Christian Putnam, knowing how to wreck and staying out of the way. You always gotta point out the goods that come from wrecks, and he did a good job there, holding the brakes, keeping it down low. But like we said, Devin Black, your new race leader with Anthony Dobbins in second, Brandon Biddy now in third place. So like we said, he's going to have to do what he hasn't had to do and chase people down. And then Ricky Howell Jr., usually pretty quick in the Gen 6 cars. We got to see what he can do here with the truck, see if he can get and make up any ground to get back to the front where we know he's used to running. as Frank's going to bring them around again. I think they will be single file this time around if everything's been going the way that it has been. So as they go around here, if we do get another caution, we'll try to get another interview in. This is where I really miss Kyle. He was so good at getting people in here for interviews for me, doing it quickly and efficiently. So Frank turned out them lights, and with the caution coming out so close to the stage, they are going to stay single file, which may help Devin Black here get a better jump, as Dobbins won't be able to get a jump from him on the outside. But I bet they're going to stay right on his tail here and try to run him down quickly and settle back into that groove that we've seen him and Brandon Biddy in very early on in the race. As you see, Frank turned off the lights. You know how we haven't checked in with Eddie up in the blimp. Let's see what Eddie's got for us. Eddie's always got some great footage, and we haven't went to it yet. Let's check out Eddie. I know we named the flag stand man last race, but I can't remember what his name was. Was it Ralph? I think it was Ralph. I want to say it was Ralph. Green flag back at Rockingham. Devin Black gets a good jump there. So Anthony Dobbins, Brandon Biddy going to try to chase him down. And Ricky Howell... Oh, Brandon Biddy gets a little loose and has to go to the inside. He's going to drop back a few spots here as he's now in 7th place. So he's going to have a lot of ground to make up here. Looks like we got a couple wrecks back here in the back. Christian Putnam and Michael Souter involved there. Let's see if they can get it going before your leaders come back around. See if it'll keep it green. It looks like they do get it moving. Michael Souter kind of slow on the bottom of the track, though. Wondering if this will bring out a caution, as you got the leaders coming up on him. And he's just staying slow down on the bottom of the track, though. Brandon Biddy able to work back up to 6th place here, as he's going to try to chase them guys down and get back to where he belongs, up there in the front. Anthony Dobbins has a new face to chase down here, as he's going to be chasing down the number 7 of Devin Black in that mellow yellow truck. And you see Ricky Howell Jr. trying to make some trouble there as well. As you see him trying to catch up to Anthony Dobbins. Anthony Dobbins trying to catch up to Devin Black. And then Devin Black just trying to run away from everyone here. Anthony Dobbins trying to hold off Ricky Howell Jr. You can hear the tires squealing a little bit as they're getting into the turn kind of hard, trying to make some ground here. Let's see if maybe Howell's going to try to dive to the inside here, see if he can hold it. He's gonna get, he's right there. You can see how close he is getting. He's giving him everything he got trying to make the pass here. And it looks like he's gonna get it this time around. Ricky Howell Jr. gonna go to the inside of Anthony Dobbins and get the pass for the number 2 spot. Brandon Biddy was able to work his way back up to the number 5. Trying to chase these guys down. He's got a little bit of a gap to work with. Just under 3 seconds here from the leader. Devin Black, your race leader here, with Brandon Biddy having a little bit of trouble there coming off turn 2 and falling back. Anthony Dobbins trying to come back and make the pass back on Ricky Howell Jr. Let's see if he just kind of tries to save his tire and lives the fight for later on in the race. And Brandon Biddy's got some work to do. If anyone could use a restart right now, it would be Brandon Biddy. So far in this third stage, it's been all Devin. Oh, Devin Black is blinking. Let's see if that causes trouble for him, as Ricky Howell Jr. is now closing the gap pretty quickly. Well, looks like we got Kibby that went to pit lane. Wonder what happened there. Raymond Bell going to try to hold off Todd Morkvee. Brandon Biddy's going to try to pick these guys off one by one. He's going to deal with Dana Ryan first, and then Anthony Dobbins that's trying to catch back up to Ricky Howell. Ricky Howell trying to track down that leader. Anthony Dobbins was looking to probably go outside there. He went back down. He's going to try to get the inside of Ricky Howell Jr. Devin Black is loving that these two are fighting for this number 2 spot because it's going to help him pull away. But not for long, as Ricky Howell is closing the gap again. As we could see here from the suspension of Devin Black. Of Devin Black, just how close Ricky Howell is getting. So he's trying to get to the inside. He's going to go to the outside. And now back to the inside. And now back to the outside. And that's going to open the door for Anthony Dobbins to kind of stick his nose in there and make the pass as of now on Ricky Howell Jr., but Ricky Howell Jr. going to hold the momentum coming down the backstretch. Anthony Dobbins able to hold the bottom line, though. And right now is a tight battle for second place here, which is helping Dana Ryan also kind of catch up to these guys. Oh, they make a little contact there. Anthony Dobbins and Ricky Howell. That's going to slow Ricky Howell way up, as he had to try to get his truck back under him. It's going to allow Dana Ryan to get around him. Anthony Dobbins back up in the second now, going to try to chase down this leader. It's just like driving to work. Dana Ryan going to try to hold off Ricky Howell here for that podium spot. Brandon Biddy in that number 5 spot is going to like them having to fight each other. I do see here Eric Sheffield was involved in a wreck. Let's see if we can take a look, see what happened here. It looks like he just gets a little loop. No, just brings it down. He's going to bring it on into the pits. As we got a yellow flag out here. Looks like Raymond Bell involved in a crash. See if we could take a look. Oh, looks like the 033 just kind of got up into him a little bit there. See if we can rewind back a little bit, see what happened. Let's take a look from that suspension cam that we've been looking at all night. See if we can see what happened here. Oh, you can see there, yeah. Todd Morkvee just kind of gets right up into that panel and spins him around. This is going to help Brandon Biddy more than anybody. As we try to take a look at our telemetry, see where they're at on fuel. As you can see, Devin Black now about a half a tank on fuel. Anthony Dobbins, Dana Ryan, and Ricky Howell about the same. See him coming down pit road here. Now, we saw a pass on pit road earlier, which gave Devin Black the lead. So now, let's see if anybody else takes advantage of this and maybe gets a lead back. So you can see they are off a pit road. Brandon Biddy takes the lead back as Devin Black was a little late getting out of his pit box, it looked like. So Brandon Biddy going to take his spot back at the top of the leaderboard here. Not sure what happened with Devin Black. I'm going to see if we can see what happened here. See if something may have happened that kept him from leaving his pit box. See if we can get a better look at this. As you can see, Biddy is able to take off, and then, yep, just having that number one pit spot there, that number one pit box, just helped Biddy get in and out a lot quicker. They're going to double file up here. Brandon Biddy back to being your race leader. And Devin Black going to have to start on his outside. As they bring it back to green here, our 7th caution in the Rock 125 at Rockingham. Biddys Premium Coating is your series sponsor here for these trucks. That's Brandon Biddy himself. Sponsors this series, and he says, well, my name's on it, so I'm going to win the damn thing. And right now, he is your points leader coming into this race. Green flag is back out here. Brandon Biddy gets a good jump. Devin Black going to try not to let him get too far away. As we see a couple new names up here. Tyler Starcher was up there. He got passed by Colin Swanson. He's going to try to take the lead back. He does. Dana Ryan trying to chase down Devin Black and Brandon Biddy. As we got 35 laps left here at Rockingham. You see Dana Ryan currently up 10 spots up in that number 3 spot. Coming up from 13th. Take a look at some of our manufacturers. We got that Ford out front, followed by 3 Chevys and 2 Rams. And then our low Toyota out there, Todd Morkvey. Brandon Biddy puts on a good gap here. Anthony Dobbins, not sure what happened to him as he is now back in 5th place. You see guys getting up into the wall back there. But Anthony Dobbins has a little bit of work ahead of him here to catch back up to these leaders. Dana Ryan making the pass for 2nd place here. He's going to stay to the inside of Devin Black. Going to try to keep him high coming through the turn. As they stick through, they're neck and neck coming through turn 2. And that's going to put Devin Black up into the wall a little bit. You see Colin Swanson back there touch the wall a little bit. Devin Black able to take back over that number 2 spot. See a little bit of a tight battle going on back here between these guys. And then there's Jonathan Kibbe trying to run them down. But right now, it's all Brandon Biddy out front. When he gets out front, it's hard to chase him down, as we've seen. Devin Black just trying to hold off Dana Ryan right now. Dana Ryan wants that number 2 spot. These guys took that week off in these trucks, so they were ready to get back out here. As you see somebody coming into pit road back here. Christian Putnam going to bring it down pit road to get some repairs, it looks like. Devin Black still trying to hold off Dana Ryan. You got a hole. Oh, we got someone hard up into the wall. Looks like that is Anthony Dobbins. That's going to set him back a few spots here as he gets up next to Colin Swanson. He's going to have to do some work now to get back up there. There's Ricky Howe trying to come back, as he's trying to chase back down the leaders as he's coming up on Dana Ryan. As you see Devin Black here kind of put a little bit of a gap on Dana while he's trying to chase down Brandon Biddy for the race lead. So Brandon Biddy was able to sweep both stages so far, and he finds himself back out front after bad luck coming off a pit road, losing his starting spot, spinning a little bit coming into turns 1 and 2, but he is now back to the lead with about 27 laps to go. My math was right. I don't know if it was. I'm not a math guy. I'm sorry. Devin Black, like I said, trying to put a gap on Dana Ryan. Ricky Howe Jr. trying to chase Dana Ryan back now. Tyler Starcher gets up into the wall a little bit in a number 3 Ram. They call him Mopar Dale, Tyler Starcher. He's doing it for 3 in the Mopar. Colin Swanson kind of dropped back a little bit. Jonathan Kibbe running top 10 right now. Not too bad for him. Anthony Dobbins in that 8th spot after some trouble there early on. Raymond Bell in that 9th spot with Jordan Kibbe a lap down, looks like. And Brandon Biddy just needs to hit his line here, hit his marks, keep it clean, and hope for no more he's hoping for all green flags. He's hoping for no more yellows. He doesn't want to see that uh-oh flag come out. Kibbles! Man, them Kibbe boys, they're giving it all they got back there. See Devin Black trying to chase down that bumper. Jonathan Kibbe back here in 7th place, trying to pass Colin Swanson for 6th. He's going to get by him here on the bottom. Let's see if he can make it stick. There's one thing me and Jonathan Kibbe got in common. We like our Busch beer. Got to give it to the man. Do like my Busch. Take that how you want. Ooh, looks like Raymond Bell. No, it was Kibbe getting up into the wall there trying to chase down Raymond Bell. Come on, little Kibbles, get back up there. Little Kibbe, I'm sorry. I'm so used to seeing Kibbles and Bits. Devin Black really closed the gap here on Brandon Biddy. See, he's trying to make some trouble for him here. As he's going to go to the outside. Now come back to the inside. He's going to try to come up on... Nope, he's going to fall right back in line for now. Let's see, in this turn here, he is going to go low. Oh, they're going to get into each other, which is going to let Ricky Howe take the lead. Devin Black and Brandon Biddy got into each other, made contact, which allowed Ricky Howe looks like Biddy put Devin Black up into the wall there. Maybe was not happy with the contact that happened. Let's see if we could take a look and see what happened. See if we can rewind a little bit just to see what did happen between these two. As you see, yeah, Devin Black just tries to go low and gets into him. They were able to keep it straight, but that does slow them up. As Ricky Howe Jr. way out in front here. It looks like they have thrown the caution. Maybe Colin Swanson has crashed here. See if we can take a look, see what brought out that caution flag. Yep, Colin Swanson just gets loose right up into the wall, and that's going to bring out your caution here. Oh, it gets loose again. See if everyone gets around him here. You can hear the engines coming. Looks like they do, no problem. So Ricky Howell Jr., your race leader right now, with Brandon Biddy back to 4th place after that. Devin Black right behind him. We're going to have to keep an eye on those two to see if there's still any bad blood there. You can see Biddy not happy with the contact that happened. It's cute. They're holding hands. Oh, man. As they're all going to bring it down pit road here. Ricky Howell Jr. the first to come down. But remember, Brandon Biddy has that first pit box. So we've seen it did help him early on to get the lead back. So we're going to go green with about 15 laps to go. So we see Brandon Biddy here. So he's going to come into his pit box. Let's see if anyone gets off a pit road before him. He's going to take tires. He's going to take... So Dana Ryan going to be off of pit road first. Same with Kibby. Howell's also going to get off first. As you can see, Devin Black tried to get him again coming off of pit road. Right now, Dana Ryan won the race off of pit road, as he's now your race leader with Jonathan Kibby right behind him. As you got a couple lap cars up here, they should be getting a wave around Frank here in just a moment. Jonathan Kibby going to start in second, his highest spot so far. As you see, he is up 4 spots from where he started. Dana Ryan up 12 spots. Brandon Biddy going to start back in 5th place here, right next to Devin Black. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Kibbles and Bits, go, go, go! He's up there. Let's see what he can do with it. As we're going to go green with 15 laps to go here. This should make for an exciting finish. You got guys not happy. You got new race leaders. You got a couple other guys up there for the first time. Tyler Starcher, Mo Pardale. As they come back to the green flag right here. Green flag is out. Oh, they make contact. Very early on, Ricky Howell gets up into the number 3. It kind of slows everybody up as Kibby able to take the lead here. Jonathan Kibby, your race leader, with 15 laps to go. And he's pulling away from the rest of the field. Oh, we got Devin Black. Looks like he got into Brandon Biddy. And that's going to be a blown motor for Brandon Biddy. They are staying green. There comes the flag. There's not going to be happy. Oh, man. A couple people gonna be upset there. Let's see if we can take a look at this. I don't know. Nope, not gonna be back far enough. So let's take a look at this restart. As you can see, Devin Black just gets loose and comes down, and it's... Oh. You can see he does just get loose and unfortunately takes out Brandon Biddy. Hopefully Biddy still has that fast repair and he can get back out here. Let's see if we can take another look here. In slow-mo, you can see them coming off the turn. And Devin Black's going to get a little loose right around here. As he gets loose, and then, yep, just comes right across Brandon Biddy. Going to send him down into the fence. So Brandon Biddy, looks like he did have his fast repair, so he's going to come out, back out in 10th place here. Devin Black going to be in 9th. But all eyes on Jonathan Kibby. your race leader is he's following Frank around this track here at the Rock. So through all this chaos, can we see someone take advantage? That being Jonathan Kibbe. And keep a good eye here on this restart. Especially with Brandon Biddy and Devin Black being close to each other back here. Oh, no, looks like Brandon Biddy's going to be starting behind some lap traffic. Let's see if they double him up here. Lights are out. And they're going to go single file, it looks like. Let's see if it allowed Brandon Biddy to get in front of those lap cars. It has not, so he's going to have to fight through some lap traffic here on the restart as we're going to go green with 11 laps to go. Go faster than the other guys, Kibbe. He's going to have Ricky Howell Jr. right behind him on this restart. Let's see what he can make happen. Jonathan Kibbe going to be your race leader with 11 to go. Shaping up for an exciting one. Brandon Biddy is going to have 11 laps to gain 10 spots. There goes Frank. Here comes Kibbe. Kibbe going to go. Ricky Howell Jr. giving him the bumper, telling him to go. Ricky Howell going to stay right up on his bumper here. Coming through turn 2. Tyler Starcher trying to get involved as well. Ricky Howell Jr. going to go to the inside. They're going to make contact. It's going to send Kibbe up the track. Oh, it's going to turn Howell. As we gather a few trucks here. Looks like most of the lead lap guys able to make it through. With Kibbe and Howell taking the most of that one, it looks like. Tyler Starcher as well, as he is going to jump to the pits here to get that right fender worked on. Dana Ryan, now your race leader with Anthony Dobbins behind. See, there's still some smoke clearing the air out there. So as they're going to pace around here a couple more times. Should go green with about 7 to go. Brandon Biddy able to jump up to 5th here from that. See if he can chase these guys down to get back up there. You see Devin Black up here in that number 3 spot. He's going to have Colin Swanson to deal with, and Dana Ryan, your race leader. Tough blow for Kibbe, as he was going to be looking for his first win here in the American Appalachian Esports League. Looks like it may have to wait for another day for him. But another Kibbe, Jordan Kibbe, has found his way up to 6th place here. He's up 5 spots to get there. So let's see if Frank turns out his lights this time around. He does. So they will be going green with 7 laps to go. Looks like single file this time around. So 10th caution here, with 2 of them being for the stage. Guys, we see tempers flaring a little bit here as the laps tick down. See if cooler heads prevail. See who sticks it out for this win. Little Kibbles, do it for your brother. Let's see what Jordan can do, as he's going to be in that 6th spot here on the start. Brandon Biddy right behind Raymond Bell on this restart. There goes Frank. Green flag is out. Dana Ryan with a good jump here. As Devin Black goes to the inside of Colin Swanson. He's going to get by for that number 2 spot. He's going to try to chase down Dana Ryan. As we see Jonathan Kibbe back out on the track in that 13 truck. Here comes Brandon Biddy. He worked his way back up to 3rd. He's going to try to chase down Devin Black and Dana Ryan. 6 laps to go. He's going to have to make up spots quick. Jonathan up in the fence there. Anthony Dobbins goes up and touches the wall. See Jordan Kibbe kind of falling back here. Ricky Howell Jr. gonna maybe, I thought he was gonna try to send it 3 wide there through the turn. He's gonna stick right to the bumper of Anthony Dobbins. Brandon Biddy chasing down Devin Black and Dana Ryan. Dana Ryan gonna try to hold on to this lead for 4 more laps. Dana Ryan with 4 to go, your race leader. Devin Black getting a little loose there, coming into turn 1, trying to chase him down. That's going to open the door for Brandon Biddy to try to get him here. Dana Ryan's going to bring him around again, out in front. Brandon Biddy trying to close that gap. I don't know if he's going to have enough laps to be able to catch the leader here. Let's see if he can try to catch that 2nd place, though. Keep an eye on this 2nd place battle as we're coming down. 2 to go this time around. Dana Ryan just trying to hit his marks. Oh, we got another caution. Not sure what happened here. Not seeing anybody around. Have to see if we can find out later what happened there. This is going to make things interesting here for the overtime. As you're going to have Dana Ryan with Devin Black to his outside and Brandon Biddy behind him with Raymond Bell to his outside. It's also going to open the door back up for Anthony Dobbins. Ricky Howell back to 9th place here. I would try to get someone in here to talk, but with tensions might be a little high and we're going into overtime. Might need to just kind of see how this plays out and talk to people here at the end. As this should be a double file restart as they got a few laps in between cautions. See how this plays out. Keep it locked in right here to Half Decent Productions. Doesn't look like fuel is going to be a factor for anybody out here. This time around, let's see if they double them up. They are going to double file here. So we're going to have a green-white checkered here at Rockingham. Should make for some fireworks here. Your top 4 to start this one are going to be Dana Ryan, Devin Black, Brandon Biddy, and Raymond Bell. But Anthony Dobbins has been fast all race. Back there going to try to chase him down here with 3 laps to go. Frank gonna bring it down pit road this time by. Right now, Dana Ryan up 12 spots to that number 1 spot here. Off goes Frank. They're going to bring it into the restart zone. Dana Ryan going to get a good jump. Brandon Biddy trying to chase him down. It's all Dana Ryan out front. As Brandon Biddy gets the pass for second place here on Devin Black. Oh, white flag is out. Devin Black getting to the inside of Brandon Biddy. Brandon Biddy going to stay to the high side here. He's going to hit those bumps coming out of 2. He's going to try to hold the momentum coming down the backstretch. Can he get the pass? Dana Ryan out front. Oh, we got a wreck. Devin Black puts Brandon Biddy up into the fence. Dana Ryan going to bring it around. Your race winner, Dana Ryan. Tyler Starcher gets the number 2 spot, with Devin Black going to come in 3rd here. Dobbins going to get the 4th spot. Swanson, number 5. Kibbe, 6th. Brandon Biddy's going to fall back to the number 7 spot here. Dana Ryan is your race winner here at Rockingham. So we will give Dana Ryan just a second to celebrate here before we start pulling people in for interviews. And there he goes, going to burn it down on the front stretch here at Rockingham. Burn it down, Dana. You earned it, buddy. Up 12 spots to that number 1 spot. Burning it right across the start-finish line. So Dana Ryan for Biddy Family Racing. Biddy couldn't get it done here tonight, but his teammate Dana Ryan does. You know Biddy's going to be upset with how that finished, but you know he's got to be happy for his teammate out there. Let's see if maybe we can pull anybody in here as we show you your podium, your top 3 here of Dana Ryan, Tyler Starcher, and Devin Black. See if anybody's waiting for us. Nobody waiting yet. So right now we are looking for Tyler Starcher. There he is. See if we can get him in here. Tyler, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How about you, boy?
Not too bad, man. Hey, you put on a hell of a race out there. I thought you were going to make something happen here at the end. Talk us through your number 2 finish here.
Well, I mean, I did make something happen at the end. Ray shot up, got underneath the boys 3 wide, and got them all loose. They rattled he rattled their cage for me, and I swept underneath. And sadly, I collected Ray. Did not want to do it that way, but we captured a second after over it. So I'm gonna cash it in. Terrible for Ray, but I'm gonna cash it in.
It seemed to be a couple of unfortunate events there, especially on that final restart. But hey, nothing to be too mad about here, man. You moved up 3 spots to get that number 2.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say it looked like you kind of fell back a little bit during the race, but you found your way back up to the front when it mattered.
Yeah, we had a tussle with what was it, turn 2 exit. In the first stage, didn't want to use fast repair that early, so I limped it around till stage break, first stage 30. So we limped it around, just kind of coasted around till stage 2. All the cautions were coming back to back to back, so just slowly working on the truck in the back, and I knew some stuff at the end was going to happen, so I figured save it in the beginning and we use them at the end. Which, sure enough, I did get tussled. I don't even know what lap that was, but was going for third or something and got taken out. So whatever, no big deal. We're up here in the front, so all good.
I got you, buddy. Well, you did it for Mopar Dale down there in that number 3 truck. So
We're not Mopar Dale today, but you know, you gotta live proud, Dale Earnhardt. I did my own scheme today. I got race peasant race photos on the hood and on the bed. Good dude. He's up in Connecticut. Takes pictures all the time at Stafford and also Thompson and Speedbowl. So good dude. Ask him for some pictures if you're up there in that area. He has plenty of them.
I got you.
I don't even know who else is on the car, but that's the boy right there, Ray's peasant. So he's God.
I got you, man. Any other shout outs you want to throw out there before I get you out of here?
Shout out to Anthony Dobbins, teammate for Angle Factory Racing, AF Racing for short. I know Kyle calls it Angel, so we always laugh at it, but Angle Factory it is. Dobbins had a fast truck. Sadly, I guess I got the pickings today, so we'll work on his truck next week. Where are we going, Bristol?
I think so. I think it's Bristol up next.
So we'll put in some laps and get his truck and my truck running. We'll figure out Christian Putnam's up. He was real loose today, off of 2. He was wrecking there. So I don't know. Fire his crew chief and we'll get a new one.
That sounds good, man. We'll go ahead and celebrate that number 2 spot, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you again.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Congrats, buddy. All right, let's see if we can find our number 3 of Devin Black here. See if we can get him in here for an interview. Devin, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, bud?
Not too bad, man. Hey, you brought home that number 3 spot. Talk us through what went on down there.
Well, I was hoping to bring home the win there at the end. Me and another fella had a few incidents on the track, but nothing too bad. Relatively, it was just overall really fast truck throughout the night, and I just knew that if I could get out there in that clean air again, I could bring home the win, but fortunately, that opportunity didn't come.
I got you. You definitely had a fast truck out there, man. You were running people down when you had to. You got a good jump on Brandon Biddy coming out of pit road to get the lead there for that after that second stage. Unfortunately, just cautions kept coming out and kind of cost you there.
Yeah, I luck of the draw, really. I mean, you have good days, you have bad days. I think you just got to go into the next week and see what we can pull out of it.
I got you, man. Hey, top 3 is nothing bad here. You started 3rd, you finished 3rd, so as of there, it looks like you're right where you needed to be when it mattered.
It's par for the course.
There you go, buddy. Hey, you got any shout outs you want to give before we get you out of here?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my paint service, Black's Paint and Sign, my wife, and just put everything y'all do. I appreciate y'all for putting this on, and appreciate you for broadcasting.
I appreciate it, man, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you again here. You were pretty fast in that number 7 truck. I'm sure you're going to be fast again at Bristol.
Oh, Bristol, I'm definitely fast. I'll see you there.
All right. Sounds good, man. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you. To get your race winner of Dana Ryan in here. Dana, how you doing, buddy? Dana, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Dana, how you doing, bud?
Buddy, I was ready for the race to be over.
I'm sure you were, man. Hey, you moved up the most spots there. You moved up 12 spots to get that win. So I'm sure when you seen that last yellow flag come out, you definitely weren't hoping for that.
Yeah, I might have said a few choice words. Because, I mean, at the last stage, or that last one of those cautions, I mean, sorry, my mind's crazy, but I only took 2 tires that last caution. And we had a pretty good sized lead, and I seen the next caution come, and I'm like, oh, yeah, here we go. I want to get freight trained. But, crashed the truck in qualifying. Had to start in the back, but this is normally not a very good track for me. I think we like it now, though.
I bet you do, man. Anytime you get a win somewhere, you're gonna love that track forever until the next time you come run it.
Yeah, and this is the first one, first win. So yeah, tickled to death.
I got you, man. Well, congrats on the first win. And do you have any other shout outs you want to give before we get you out of here?
Yeah, shout out to you, man. You do a good job. Um, Shout out to Ray and all the guys that race in this league. I mean, for the most part, everybody, drives each other respectful. Um, a shout out to everybody watching, brother, sister, brother-in-law. I think I got a little bit of a club watching tonight. So, uh, yeah, thanks to them, and glad we could finally get to victory lane.
I got you, man. Well, you pulled it out for your teammate that got caught into kind of unfortunate situation, so I'm sure he's happy for you, even though he couldn't pull it out here.
Yeah, and shout out to him, man, because he took 2 tires at the end of stage 1, and he's the one that told me. He said, "Man," he said, he said, "Your left sides are a little fresher than mine." He said, I wouldn't. I'd just take 2." So we took 2, and sketchy, but it worked.
It worked when it needed to, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, totally.
I think you got Bristol coming up next. How you feeling about that one?
That's anybody's ball game. We'll just keep going one race at a time. That's and how the cards lay is how they lay.
I got you. Well, hey, man, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the first win, most importantly. And I seen you were practicing your burnout. That was a good one you gave us there. And I'm hoping we talk to you again here in another race.
All right, buddy. Hey, we'll catch you at Bristol.
Thank you, buddy. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Take a last look at our results here. So as you can see, the Rock 125 at Rockingham, your top 3 were Dana Ryan, Tyler Starcher, and Devin Black. Your hard charger, of course, was Dana Ryan. You heard him there. He crashed in qualifying. Had to come out here and start in the back and ended up in the front. Brandon Biddy with your most laps led, 79 laps. You also had your fastest lap, 22.9, and started on the pole. So it was all Brandon Biddy up until the final checkered flag there. We had 11 cautions. We had 2 green flag lead changes, a total of 5 different leaders during the race. Not too bad here. They did 123, almost 124 miles. Give you a rundown of our finishing order here. Dana Ryan, Tyler Starcher, Devin Black were your top 3, followed by Anthony Dobbins, Colin Swanson, Jordan Kibbe, Brandon Biddy, Raymond Bell, Ricky Howell Jr., Michael Sauter. Round out your top 10 there with Todd Morkvey, Jacob Brownell, Jonathan Kibbe, Eric Sheffield, and Christian Putnam rounding out the end of the field there. We appreciate everyone for coming out and watching. We appreciate these guys for putting on a good show for us to call here. And with that, we appreciate everyone that watched. We appreciate you. And we'll see you back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the Gen 6 cars. Don't forget, make sure you're here. Because if you're not here, I'm going to find you. And I'm going to make you come watch. But, hey, just show up and we won't have any issues, all right? But until then, everyone have a great night. I appreciate you hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Good night.